Okay. Welcome to our online Theta Healing Circle. There's so much change happening around us, and today we'll focus on our second chakra, the Svadhisthana chakra. That is all about change, movement, creativity, also sexuality. So there's a lot going on in the second chakra. And when that's balanced, it's so much easier to not just flow through change and flow through life, but also create the reality that's in our highest and best interest from Creator's perspective. So it's not all just about kicking back and and just kind of flowing. It's both. It's the feminine receptive energy of just being in the flow and allowing, and it's also the masculine active energy of creating. So it can also be a very powerful energy of creation. So that's the focus for today. And the second chakra, the color is orange. So you can imagine, or maybe look at something that's orange, and that can help you can activate the second chakra. It can also mellow out the second chakra a little bit. It's just about creating balance. Each chakra can be overactive or underactive. So it's all about that balance. And it's usually defined when we are from 8 years old to 14 years old. And of course, nothing is ever set in stone. That's just when the general formation happens. And then as we go through life, of course, we continue to flow through changes, or many of us probably resist changes and are fearful of changes and, movement. How do we move the body? How do we move through life? How do we deal with movement around us? Do we feel threatened by it, or do we feel that we are part of it? So it's going to continue. Everything that we go through, all of our experiences are going to continue to inform and energize or weaken that second chakra. So let's focus on creating that stability within us, within that chakra, and all of our chakras, because nothing ever just happens in one chakra and doesn't really affect the other ones. So it's all about just creating that inner peace, that centeredness within us, so that we can deal with life in a joyful, peaceful way. So I invite you to just sit in a comfortable position, maybe in any way, and we'll practice the mudra, the Shakti mudra, actually the Yoni mudra. So bring the tips of your thumbs together and the tips of your index fingers, and then you can interlace the middle fingers, ring fingers, little fingers, and bring them inward. So you create a triangle with your thumbs and index fingers, with the index fingers pointing down. And I'm holding it a little higher right now so that you can see it. And then when you have it, so tips of the thumbs, tips of the index fingers pointing down, and the thumbs, index fingers create a triangle. You can either just extend the other fingers or interlace them, drawing them in. And then you can lower your hands, your arms, so that it's just a little below your navel. That's where the second chakra is. So that alone can help us to balance out that chakra, that energy center in us. And then close your eyes and just allow the energy to work for you. So nothing really to do, nothing to force. Sometimes we're so used to doing. And this is just about allowing, just allow the energy to balance out your chakra. The being is just as important as the doing. We'll do a few practices that will already help to balance out this chakra. And then we'll do a theta healing to release limiting subconscious beliefs, limiting emotions that disturb the energy in that chakra and that prevent you from really flowing through life in a joyful, peaceful, clear way. And the sound of this chakra is Vam. So with your eyes closed, just repeat it with me. Vam.
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 Vam. Vam. Vam. Vam. Vam.
It's VAM, and just allow the sound and the mudra to work together to create this beautiful peace and balance in your second chakra.
Vam. 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 Vam.
And then soften your voice. And say it silently. You can just say it in your mind silently. Notice how you feel. It's all about direct experience. And let's keep this mudra, stay in this mudra. So again, your thumbs, tips of the thumbs together, tips of the index fingers together, pointing down, and the other fingers interlace, drawing in just below your navel. And we'll move into the 3-part yogic breath. As I said, no chakra just stands on its own, so we need to balance out all of the energy centers, given that they all work together, so we can deal with life and create life in our highest and best way. So move into the 3-part yogic breath. So with your eyes closed, breathe into your belly, pushing your belly out. Draw the breath into your rib cage and into your chest. Hold the breath. Slowly breathe out through the nose, chest, ribs, belly. Draw the belly in towards the spine. And repeat this at your own pace, breathing in slowly and deeply through the nose, pushing the belly out. Draw that same breath into your rib cage and into your chest. And hold the breath for the same count, whatever you choose as a count, maybe 5 or 6. And slowly, at your own pace, breathe out through the nose, chest, ribs, belly. Draw the belly in towards your spine and repeat this a few more times, this 3-part yogic breath. Bringing fresh energy, oxygen, prana, life force into your core. Helping you to feel strong and stable within yourself. You can gently lift your gaze to your third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrows. Always allowing yourself to be guided by that divine wisdom. And 2 more 3-part yogic breaths, deep, slow breaths. You can repeat the mantra Vam as you breathe. And then return to your regular breath. You can still stay in this mudra if you like, this yoga pose for the hands, or relax your hands, whatever you like to do. And take a moment, notice how you feel. You may already feel more centered, more balanced. Just through this practice, maybe less afraid of change or movement. And the other aspects are creativity. Again, we're creating life, manifesting life with every breath, with every thought, with every action and feeling. Second chakra is also related to the emotions. Do we allow ourselves to feel, or were we punished as a child when we expressed our emotions? And maybe now it doesn't feel safe anymore. How was your childhood between 8 and 14? Did you go through any traumatic experiences that maybe you're still holding on to, whether it's in your mind or in your body? The second chakra is related to the reproductive system, the kidneys, bladder, urinary tract, pelvis. Are you holding any stress, worry, tension in those areas? Many times if we're holding on to emotions, they get stuck in the body over time. Do you feel free in your movements? Or were you never really allowed to move freely, to express your truth? So it's all just aspects related to the second chakra that you can reflect on. And again, you can stay in this mudra, relax your hands. And then center yourself in your heart. I'm going to guide you through the Theta Healing meditation. And once we're all in that seventh plane energy, in that oneness with all that is, we're going to release some limiting beliefs and emotions and download some positive feelings and positive beliefs that will help us to strengthen that second chakra and to trust life. So breathe into this. And then from your heart, draw the energy all the way down into the center of the earth. Breathe the earth energy into your body through your feet, your calves, shins, knees, your quads, your thighs, your hips, pelvic area, sacral lower back. Lower back is also related to that second chakra. Bringing fresh prana, life force in, healing energy. And focus on opening up your root chakra at the base of the spine. Color is red. Your second chakra in the pelvic area about 2 inches below your navel. Color is orange. And draw the energy into your third chakra, your power center, your solar plexus. The color is yellow. And breathe the energy into your heart chakra. Breathing with love, forgiveness, compassion towards yourself and others. Color is green. And draw the energy into your throat chakra. The color is blue. Free expression from the heart. Breathe the energy into your third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrows. Fully trusting and acting on your intuition and the divine guidance. Color is indigo. And breathe the energy to your crown chakra at the top of your head. The color is violet. your connection with the universe, with God, the creator of all that is. So all of your chakras are balanced. Now imagine yourself in a beautiful ball of light going out of your crown chakra, out of the top of your head, into the universe. It's completely safe. You'll see some bright lights. Imagine going through them. When you go higher, you'll see a dark light. It's just a layer before the next bright light, so go through it. When you go higher, you'll see another bright light. Go through it. You come to a jelly-like substance that has all the colors of the rainbow in it, the laws of existence. Beyond it, into space of unlimited possibilities and opportunities. When you go higher, you see a pink mist, love, passion. Go through it. Go even higher. You come to a window of beautiful, pearly, iridescent white light. Imagine stepping through this window and being surrounded by this love and light. Feel that you're becoming one with this love and light. Breathe it into every cell of your body, your mind, your soul. It's almost as if your body is dissolving. You're becoming one with all that is. There's no more sense of separation. And this is what we call the seventh plane of existence in Theta healing. Very healing space. So just stay in this beautiful space of oneness. Keep your eyes closed. And from here, we're going to go into the group healing. With everything that I'm going to ask you, if it resonates with you, say yes out loud. This way you're saying it not just to me, but really to God, to the Creator. Yes, I'm ready to let go of this limitation, or to allow this positive belief or positive feeling in that you may not have felt in lifetimes. So it's deep reprogramming of the conscious mind, subconscious mind, and the DNA. Would you like to release the belief that you're stuck, that you're blocked, that you're restricted and limited?
Yes.
And it's going to shift on the history, core, genetic, and soul level, and that's going to happen in the silence. Would you like to know how to allow God, the Creator, to remove obstacles in your life, to remove restrictions and limitations, and be fully ready for this opening?
Yes.
Ganesh is popping up. Ganesh, the remover of obstacles. Would you like to fully allow Ganesh's help in removing these obstacles?
Yes.
Would you like to trust that it's safe for you to live without these restrictions and obstacles? And would you like to know who you are and how to live without them, so that you can feel whole and complete without them?
Yes.
And many times obstacles, restrictions help us to learn certain soul qualities. It could be compassion, patience, perseverance, unconditional love. So just take a moment and reflect on what you've learned through any restrictions that you've experienced or any obstacles. And whatever that is for you, whatever you've learned and received, would you like to trust that you have learned the lessons and they're complete, so you can move forward from the lessons and the obstacles?
Yes.
You like to release the belief that you have to do things the way that your genetic line was doing it to still fit into your family.
Yes.
You like to fully allow yourself to be free, to move forward on your own path and to create your life in your highest and best way from Creator's perspective.
Yes.
Okay, it's all shifting on the history, core, genetic, and soul level. So we're working on your genetic line too, as long as somebody's not resisting it. You like to release the belief that it's dangerous to move, and all fear related to moving your body, moving through life, and moving forward on your path.
Yes.
And would you like to release the belief that you're only allowed to move in a way that somebody else expects from you?
Yes.
Would you like to know when to move forward, how to move through life, and how to co-create your life in your highest and best way with respect towards the people around you?
Yes.
Would you like to release all pain, shock, and trauma from any kind of abuse, especially sexual abuse? It could have also been verbal abuse when you creatively express yourself.
Yes.
Would you like to fully forgive the people involved in that abuse? Forgive yourself for subconsciously allowing it to happen or attracting it subconsciously to learn something, and also forgive the Creator for allowing it to happen.
Yes.
Can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of creativity with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding?
Yes.
Would you like to release the belief that it's wrong for you to express yourself in creative ways, and that it's wrong to express your actual truth?
Yes.
And some of those beliefs may not come from any recent times, but maybe from your childhood, or maybe even a past life, and it's still in us on some level. So great to reflect on what else you're ready to free yourself from. I'd like to know what it feels like to be in your power, to feel empowered, and trust that you're your creative expression matters.
Yes.
You like to know how to be flexible without the fear of losing your ground and becoming unstable.
Yes.
And let's balance out your physical body, especially those areas in that second chakra. As I said, the pelvic area, reproductive organs, kidneys, bladder, lower back. Let's just infuse this area, really your whole body, and especially those areas with Creator's unconditional love and light. Is that okay?
Yes.
Can we release our bitterness that may be stuck in these areas? Disappointment, anger, resentment, regret, sadness, grief, despair that no longer serves you.
Yes.
Again, over time, these emotions can get stuck in the body and create physical pain too. Would you like to know how to taste the sweetness of life and enjoy life and really feel that joy in your body as well?
Yes.
To release the belief that changes and transitions are challenging, hard, dangerous, and all fear related to changes and transitions.
Yes.
Can we align your truth about changes and transitions with Creator's truth?
Yes.
I'd like to know how to see them as new opportunities, new doors that are opening that you can freely walk through.
Yes.
I'd like to know how to walk through the changes at this time too, without feeling victimized, without overpowering others. Flow through them in your highest and best way with clarity, ease, grace, and confidence.
Yes.
And we need that digestive fire too to create positive change in this world and in our individual lives. So would you like to know how to digest life with ease and grace and how to use your fire, your power to create positive change at this time?
Yes.
Would you like to trust on all levels that your expression matters, no matter how you express it, whether it's verbal or even energetic or in any way. Trust that your expression matters in your own life and in this world.
Yes.
And would you like to know how to be understood for what you're really expressing and trust that it's possible and you deserve it?
Yes.
And we're also going into the fifth chakra with that. Again, no chakra really stands on its own. It's all connected. The expression, second chakra, from a grounded place related to the root chakra. That empowerment, the third chakra. Still compassion in our expression, heart chakra, throat, the actual verbal expression, hopefully guided by the divine wisdom, sixth chakra, and fully connected to the universe, to God, seventh chakra. So ideally, all of our chakras are balanced and open, and we can come from that open expression. You'd like to trust that it's safe for you to have all of your chakras, your energy centers open and balanced and fully express yourself in that way.
Yes.
Can we release a fear of being attacked or abused when you fully allow yourself to move through life in a way that's natural for you?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to feel supported and allow support in, which is often related to the lower back?
Yes.
If there's still any fear that's coming up, just take a moment and connect with that. So there's real fear in the kidneys, the sadness too. So would you like to release all remaining fear, sadness, grief that no longer serves you?
Yes.
Just breathe it out and let it go with gratitude. Would you like to trust on all levels that you have a purpose in this life at this time, that your purpose matters and that it's possible for you and safe to walk on your path?
Yes.
And with that creative expression of your truth, would you like to trust that, again, safety is coming up, to trust that you're protected, trust that you're safe in your expressions, and you have the right to fully express yourself in all your creative ways.
Yes.
Like to know how to be respected, have to have your expressions and your truth be respected, and trust that you deserve it, you're worthy of it, and you deserve to be listened to.
Yes.
And this chakra, again, is about reproduction too. Can also be very helpful to balance it out during menopause. So can we just balance out your reproductive system in your highest and best way as well?
Yes.
And sometimes this chakra is related to pleasure. It can also be related to addictions. So would you like to let go of all cravings that are unhealthy, that no longer serve you from Creator's perspective?
Yes.
And trust that it's possible. You like to know how to live without addictions and trust that you deserve it and it's possible for you.
Yes.
You like to know how to move without hurting yourself or others, how to move without injuring yourself or others, how to move through life practicing this ahimsa, non-harming.
Yes.
And would you like Creator's discernment on when to gracefully flow with the changes that are happening and when to actively and proactively create changes?
Yes.
And just take a few deep breaths, breathing into that second chakra below your navel. And feel how strong and balanced it is. And see the color orange. It may look more clear, more vibrant. Would you like to know what it feels like to flow through life, just like water flows down a river, as a river? The element of the second chakra is water, so it can be very purifying. Would you like to know what it feels like to flow through life? Or would you like to know how to purify your mind, your body, your life in your highest and best ways?
Yes.
And if you're not practicing this mudra right now, just return to this mudra. The tips of the thumbs touching, tips of the index fingers touching, with the index fingers pointing down, creating a triangle with your thumbs and index fingers, and then you can interlace the other fingers, drawing them in. Just place your hands just below your navel. Relax your arms and notice how you feel. Let's integrate all the positive beliefs into your whole being, all the shifts into your whole being on the history, core, genetic, and soul level in your highest and best way. Is that okay?
Yes.
And just breathe it all in. Allow it to sink into every cell of your being. So they are becoming one with you. You're becoming one with these new energies, these positive, supportive energies. And we fill your whole being with Creator's unconditional love, peace, joy, and grace.
Yes.
Just breathe it in and allow it in. Like to know how to flow through life with trust, faith, clarity, determination, and peace.
Yes.
And would you like to know how to stay centered and focused on what truly matters, on your true purpose and your path at all times?
Yes.
Yeah, and we create changes one person at a time through our own positive and powerful thoughts, our own positive feelings. We create change. We create world peace through our own inner peace. Everything starts within us. So would you like to fully embrace your power that each of us has?
Yes.
I invite you to always think positive thoughts because, again, that's what we send out into the universe. And that's what this world needs. And that's what we receive more of when we send it out to other people. You actually let go of all judgment, criticism, blame that no longer serves you or others.
Yes.
And would you like to respect yourself and others, even those that have completely different opinions and agendas? Not that we need to agree with them, but respect everybody.
Yes.
And would you like to love everybody unconditionally and open up to knowing how to do that from creative perspective?
Yes.
And let's take a moment to send healing energies, love and light to all the people that are struggling from coronavirus, COVID-19, or struggling in any other way at this time. So just think of people that are struggling in any way, send them positive energy, love and light. And love is the strongest energy in the universe. Very powerful. And then come back to yourself. Just take in this beautiful affirmation. I flow with the rhythms of life, totally open to the goodness within me and around me. Feel free to say it with me too, to reaffirm it for yourself. I flow with the rhythms of life.
I flow with the rhythms of life.
Totally open to the goodness within me and around me.
Totally open to the goodness within me and around me.
And then just repeat it silently again. I flow with the rhythms of life. Totally open to the goodness around me and within me. Feel how balanced you are. And feel that you can now trust change within yourself and around you. You can flow with changes that are happening. You can create positive change in your own life and in this world. Your expression matters. Your creativity is important and is being understood. Your path and your purpose matters. You're free to move forward on your path, fully living your purpose. You've let go of any sexual trauma that you may have experienced, any kind of abuse. You can now live in this beautiful energy of forgiveness, acceptance, peace, and unconditional love and joy. Feel free to move your hands, move your fingers, rotate your wrists, whatever feels good for you right now. Maybe stretch your arms up, bringing your palms to your heart, just expressing gratitude for all that you are, gratitude for all of your experiences. Even in the middle of challenges, we still have so much to be grateful for. So let's remember to focus on that and focus on that goodness within us and around us, the goodness in so many people. And it's easy to get caught up in negativity and drama, but remember there's so much positivity too, and so many beautiful, positive energies. So let's stay focused on that. And now, starting with our own minds, with our own positive thoughts. I'm choosing joy is always a great affirmation. So thank you so much for joining us today. Just take this peace and relaxation and centeredness with you into the rest of the day and into this world. And if you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be great. There are lots of practices, yoga, pranayams, life force exercises, more theta healing with different topics. So lots of tools to stay peaceful and joyful. And on Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, I guide you through a gentle yoga practice with theta healing. Again, second chakra focus, so we can continue to create positive change and flow through life with ease and grace. Thank you so much for joining us. Namaste.